On background, I'd say a couple things. I'd say communicators, corporate communications people, which can be everything from public relations people to internal people to investor relations people, often focus too much on the tools, on the nitty-gritty of the communication, and don't connect it enough to the business. Leaders, on the other hand, if they understand the value of communications, they don't often deploy it as effectively as they might. I like to start with this slide because this kind of gives a background of where we were. 2008, the mortgage market, 2007, tremendous amount of greed. Greed led, of course, to fear as the house started falling down. And then finally, as you see this nice rendition by Francisco Goya, very Spanish, nice connection, implosion, and basically the industry consuming itself. Interestingly, at this time, in 2008, during the depths of the financial crisis, we decided to launch an ambitious 5-year plan to reinvent ourselves, to grow our presence in the United States, to become what we call the best universal bank in the United States. Now, the best universal bank, that means able to provide a full range of services to all companies and all clients. It was very challenging. How are you going to roll out a strategic plan when you've got disparate populations, some of whom are only tangentially connected to the systems and communications channels of the organization? The traditional type of messaging for this type of communications initiative, launching a strategic plan, we distinguish between two types of communication broadly. There's mass communication, which is sort of the town crier approach, blasting out communication, whether via email or the CEO gets up and talks, or much more integrated and complex communication that has been called the cascade. So from one manager to his report, to his report, to his report. We tried some cascade information, cascade processes. This was the result. People went crazy. We just couldn't do it. We resolved to do better. We decided to look at how we communicate to our employees, how communication takes place in the organization from 4 discrete lenses. Messaging must be clear and consistent in all markets. So if you have a leader who goes out to a town hall or who writes a blog, he's the type who wings it, well, honestly, that's a recipe for disaster. Employees need the clarity, the clear, consistent messaging. What they also need, however, is that the message needs to be relevant to them.